Coach, do you have any Spurrier stories, Steve Spurrier stories, or anything, anecdotes about your run-ins with him throughout your coaching career?
You know, I don't really have anything, you know, because I've never coached with him. I've coached against him in some situations. He's always been, you know, a gentleman. He's always been a great coach. He's, you know, he's a legend. There's no doubt. I mean, we're going to miss him. I heard somebody told me today he's going to be on game day. You know, so that's good. I'm glad he's going to still be around the sport. We need that. College football needs it.
With your team goals, such as the state championship, the guys have talked about, is that something you bring up? Like
oh yeah, we talk about our goals all the time. You know, because I don't want to lose focus of our goals. You know, or on our goals. You know, because pretty soon you start thinking about all the obstacles that are out there. So yeah, we talk about our goals, and yeah, it's Coastal Division champs and state champs. So this game is an important game to us.
Is that something you've talked with Mac Brown about since he kind of started it here 20 years ago?
No, I haven't talked with Mac about it, but I am aware that Mac was doing that at that time also.
In-state game or games against in-state teams have been something of a challenge for y'all. Last time you played away, you lost away because you had some issues at ECU. How important is it to kind of set the standard and be really good?
The 2015 team is.
But the program.
Yeah. Well, it's very important. I mean, because we have that goal of being state champs is important. So this is critical. Our guys know that. They understand that, and hopefully this team is mature enough, and the leadership is doing what needs to be done to make sure we take care of our business.
Does that provide some momentum too in recruiting when you can?
Oh yeah, if you want to recruit the state and win the state, you need to win the state, you know, and to do that you got to be good against everybody you play in the state, you know. So, and I would imagine every program in the state feels the same way, you know. So everybody understands the importance of it, and we, you know, we just need to play a solid game in all three phases.
If Jalen Dalton gets some playing time on Saturday, will that be because of injuries or because he kind of stepped up to the plate?
It's because the last 3 weeks we've been talking about him in staff meetings because he's really progressed really well and has come on in the last 3 weeks. And so his practice habits and the way he's been practicing warrants that. On top of that, we've had some guys get beat up, and so it just, you know, with both of those situations, he's definitely going to play.
Has he moved inside?
Well, I don't know that.
You started.
I don't know that.
Okay, I was going to ask you.
Don't ask me that.
Think of him as a defensive end.
Don't ask.
Okay, Tyler Powell, is he going to stay inside now too because you
don't know that yet? Don't know. We haven't made that decision.
What does Jalen Dalton kind of bring to the defense? What are his strongest attributes as a defensive lineman?
He's got great hip strength. He's you know, a big guy that's 6'6", 275, 280 pounds. It's got a lot of power in his hips, and he's got some twitch about him also. So he's you know, it'll be fun to watch him play.
Has he improved a lot in the last month or so?
In the last 3 weeks, he's really come on. Yeah,
it's staying lower as well off the snap
Definitely.
And everything.
Yeah.
Don't know if you've heard this buzz out there about the NFL being concerned about quarterbacks being prepared for the NFL out of college in terms of the number of spread offenses, that kind of thing. Does it matter to you in terms of developing quarterbacks to the next level? Or
no, I can assure you the quarterbacks that come out of our spread offense are developed and prepared for the NFL. I mean, we read coverages, we have route progressions, we do all the things. There are some spread teams out there and at the college level that don't. They don't do it that way. They make it as simple as possible, and that's their philosophy, and that's what they do to win. I don't think they're concerned with what the NFL thinks. Right. But I assure you the quarterbacks that are coming out of our program are prepared for the league.
Is that a concern of yours, what the NFL thinks about your particular offense and how you prepare guys for the next level, or is it kind of not so much?
No, not really. I mean, you know, we've got to do what we got to do to win football games. They got to do what they got to do. You know, their job is to coach their guys up. Our job is to coach our guys up. So,
can it be beneficial though in recruiting in terms of telling the kid, hey, prepare guys for the next level?
Yeah, I've had quarterbacks, plenty of quarterbacks that have gone on and played in the league, so I've never had that be a problem.
How's the night game kind of change your preparation in terms of game day?
Just longer. You know, we have more time during the day to sit around and do nothing.
Which would you prefer, 12 or 7?
Me?
Yes,
coaching
staff.
The coaches themselves would prefer to play early. You know, the fans would prefer to play late. Players would probably prefer to play early too. You know, but there's a lot to be said about a night game. I mean, it's you know, when you play under the lights, I mean, the atmosphere is better. It's more electric. The crowd's more electric, you know, and it's, you know, it's part of what college football is about.
Why would you prefer earlier in the day?
I want to get up and play. I don't like to sit around all day. You know,
So
I
you
mean,
get up like 9 a.m.
well, no, I don't know. We need to play at 9 a.m. But you know, my stomach's at a knot the entire day, so I'd rather go ahead and get it done.
Noon game. There have been a rash of noon games for UNC before
Yeah.
this season. Is it advantageous to see some night games now?
Oh yeah, no doubt, because our fans love it. You know, so it's our fans enjoy it a lot more, and just your overall atmosphere is better. I mean, it is. I mean, so you know, we're in the South, and people like it later. So that's why I mean, that's a good thing.
How different is the routine for the guys? Do you get them moving a little bit earlier in the day before they have their final rest?
Oh yeah. We still get them up for breakfast and go through our routine on game day. So we have a game day routine for 12. We got one for 12:30. We have one for 3:30 or 3, whatever that is, and then we have one for 6, and we have one for 7. So that we adjust all of them as we go. So you know, but essentially we're going to get the same things done. It's just a different time frame.
Coach, what's the game prep process like going into a game where they have 2 different quarterbacks? They really haven't committed to one of them full time. And is there one you've been focusing more on than the other?
Well, no, we haven't been focusing on one or the other. It's being prepared for what both do, and they take advantage of both skill sets. So they lean heavily to one thing or another. When one of them's in, then they do the other, and hopefully our guys will recognize that and be able to react to it. All right.